Henry is 36 years old, a delivery driver in a small city. Every day, he rides his old motorbike, regardless of the weather, delivering packages to all over the city. People often see him wearing a helmet, a tight mask, and rarely talking for long. It's not because he's cold, it's because he lacks confidence in his teeth. When he was young, Henry had quite even teeth. But because of his hard work, frequent coffee drinking, smoking, and poor dental hygiene, by the age of 30, his teeth began to deteriorate seriously. Yellow stains, bad breath, cavities, and a few prematurely falling teeth made him gradually afraid to communicate. He became more and more withdrawn. He refused invitations to go drinking, and even avoided the flirting of the female employees selling water near the post office. Even though her eyes sometimes looked at him very affectionately. Henry was always afraid that a smile would ruin the good impression in the eyes of others. One day, on Henry's 5-year-old daughter's birthday, he decided to take her to the park to play. His wife, who rarely took pictures, suddenly asked for a family photo. Although embarrassed, Henry still tried to smile softly. That night, when he looked at the photo of the whole family, Henry was stunned. In the photo, his wife and child were smiling brightly. As for him, the breadwinner of the family, he appeared with a crooked mouth due to missing teeth, his lips twitching with shame. He didn't even recognize himself. He looked at his daughter and thought, He looked at his daughter and thought, in a few years, will she be embarrassed by her father's smile? That night, Henry tossed and turned for a long time. And then he made the most important decision in his life. To change, Henry went to a dentist after work. The doctor examined him and concluded that he had severe gingivitis, cavities in all his teeth, and that some of his teeth had lost bone and needed to be extracted. He needed to redo almost everything, from scaling, root canal treatment to fixed dentures. The cost was higher than the car he was driving. Henry hesitated. But this time, he did not back down. He asked for extra work, worked extra night shifts, and saved every penny. His wife also quietly sold some of her unused items to help him. He went to the dentist regularly every week, despite the pain during treatment. On days when he had a fever after tooth extraction, he did not ask for leave for fear of losing money. Gradually, each new tooth was restored. Stains were cleaned. The gaps in his teeth were replaced with bright white porcelain teeth. After 8 months of treatment, Henry officially had a complete smile again. The first day he took off his mask, Henry was no longer the taciturn driver. He smiled brightly when delivering the goods. The female employee who sold drinks smiled at him first, and this time, Henry dared to invite her to a cup of coffee. Those who had interacted with Henry all recognized the change. A man who used to be taciturn, now became confident, approachable, and humorous. customers liked his deliveries more. He was promoted to the position of delivery team leader, but what made him happiest was not a higher salary or a better job, but when his daughter proudly boasted to her friends, "My dad has the most beautiful smile in the world." Henry just quietly hugged his daughter. All the fatigue, sacrifice, pain suddenly disappeared. Uncle Henry, a 36-year-old man, is not a famous person, does not have any great titles. But he is the hero in his own story, the one who dared to change, dared to overcome his inferiority complex and regain the most precious things, his smile and self-respect.